Yeah. Grown men still here. Faith never cracked. If you ain't down for Christ, step back. Say it again. If you ain't down. If you ain't down, step back. Step back. Yeah. Half a century deep and the flame still lit. Walk through the fire, didn't flinch, didn't quit. Seen the strong ones fold, seen the fake ones flee. Built my house on a rock, storm can't move me. They was chasing that image, chasing that crowd. Every idol got a shelf life, where they at now? You done buried some brothers, done prayed through the night. Still standing that different, still holding the light. No mask on his face, no act in his walk. Grown man with the word, let the fruit do the talk. Spine straight, eyes forward, cross on my back. If you ain't down for Christ, still back. If you ain't down for Christ, still back. Say it one more time. Still back. Too grown for the games, still back. Standing with the king. If you ain't down, still back. You prayed through recessions, prayed through the loss, prayed in the waiting room, clutching that cross. Had seasons of plenty, had seasons of none. Learned Christ was sufficient when the money was done. While they flexed for the cameras, back stranger for life. She was keeping household through the dark as a nice marriage. Took work, kids took prayer, pressure took shots, but the Lord kept you there. Now the young ones watching how you weather the storm. Show 'em what it looks like, keeping faith when it's worn. Legacy over life, truth over the act. If it ain't about Christ, step back. If you ain't down for Christ, step back. Say it one more time. Step back. Too grown for the games, step back. Standing with the king. If you ain't down, step back. Step back, step back, step back. If you fake, step back, step down. Still Christ, still back. Step back, still back. Step back if you fake, step back if you fold, step back if you trade the truth for the gold, step back if you flexing with nothing inside, step back if your knees never bent in your life. We've been walking too long, who's been growing too deep? They survived every winter, every wolf, every thief, survived every rumor, every door in the face, every season. The silence God was moving in grace. That's the fire about us, that's the flood, how we stood. Every plan meant for evil, God flipped it for good. Half a century strong, and we still on the wall. Watch man, don't slumber when the king gets the call. Ain't no quitting this walk, ain't no cracking this stone. Grown man on his knees is the strongest man known. Till the doubters keep watching, till the wolves stay back. The king got my back, so I stand where I'm at. If you ain't down, if you ain't down, step back. If you ain't down for Christ, step back. Say it one more time. Step back. Too grown for the games, step back. Standing with the king. If you ain't down, step back. If you ain't down, step back. If you ain't down, step back. 50 deep, faith intact, step back. If you ain't down for Christ, you already know. Step back. Down for Christ. Yeah. They've been talking 20 years. That's a career with no pension. We still here. Let them talk. They been talking since gas was $1 and change. 20 years of commentary, never entered the game. They prophesied your downfall with a smile at the table. You outlived every prophecy. Now they switching the cable, opinions come free. That's exactly what they pay. You took every doubt they poured and mixed it in the clay. Now the house is standing solid on the words they spoke against you. Every brick got a name on it. The doubters helped you build it. They laughed when you was praying like the ceiling was the limit. Then the answer started landing and the laughing went silent. Dogs don't bark at parked cars. Write that down. All that noise behind you means you're moving. That's the sound. 50 years of weather turned this skin into armor. They've been aiming words for decades. Ain't a scratch on the honor. You don't argue with the wind. You just build the walls thicker. What God said about you is the only word that sticks here. They talk about Jesus, so they gon' talk about you. Let them talk, let them talk. They doubted the promise still came true. Let them talk, let them talk back. Some of them shared your blood, some shared your pew. Smiled in your face while sharpening the news. You learned the deepest cuts come from hands that you fed. So you love them from a distance and you guard what God said. They called the fasting foolish, called the faith a crutch. Funny how the crutch outran everybody's rush. They buried you with words, thought the dirt was the end. Didn't know you was a seed, now look what broke ground again. Joseph's brothers sold him off for some silver in the sand. 20 years later, famine put they plates in his hands. That's how the kingdom settled scores. No revenge in the plan. The pit you got thrown in becomes the throne where you stand. You stop needing their approval like a debt that got paid. A grown man moves in silence, let the harvest make the statement. Keep the door unlocked, but the bitterness evicted. Blessed men don't get even, God handles the arithmetic. They talked about Jesus, so they gon' talk about you. Let them talk, let them talk. They doubted the promise still came true. Let them talk, let them talk. But God wrote, no tongue can retract. Let them talk, let them talk, let them talk. And you don't talk back. Let them talk at the job, let them talk in the chat. Talk never stop a single thing that God looked at. No weapon form shall prosper, check the forge. Is out of business, every tongue that rises up, case dismissed, no witness. You been standing on that scripture while they stood on speculation. 20 years a day predictions, zero came to station. Everything they said is just a second wind decides to move. Everything your hands touched is still standing, that's the proof. Eagles don't come down to argue with the noise in the bushes. The altitude alone is the answer to the pushing. They shrink the height you climb, that's just math from up here. Half a century season, every scar earned his year. So chin up, hands on the block, eyes dead ahead. Let the fruit hanging off your branches say what needs to be said. They gon' talk till they tired and talk after that. Let them talk, let them talk. You don't never look back. They talked about Jesus, so they gon' talk about you. Let them talk, let them talk. They doubted the promise still came true. Let them talk, let them talk. What God wrote, no tongue can retract. Let them talk, let them talk, let them talk. You don't talk back. Let them talk, let them talk, let them talk. You don't talk back. Funny thing about the talkers, they gon' need a new subject, cause this here ain't going nowhere. Words dry up, harvest no. Let them talk, 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 let them talk. Jesus got your back, walk, 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 walk. Yeah. Walk how you wanna walk. Jesus got your back, walk. The King walks with you. Walk, say it once. Jesus got your back, Jesus got your back. That settles it. Jesus. You walk different when you know who's walking behind you. Shadows lose their teeth when the lights assign you. Let the valley get dark, you was built for the dim. The rod and the staff, that's the rhythm section with him. Goliath talked big till the stone found his address. David wasn't the biggest, he just knew who had his back. Yeah, same God, same cover, same fire by night, same cloud by morning, keeping order in the fight. You've been walking through furnaces that should've left ashes, came out without the smell. Not a thread of you damaged, that wasn't luck. That was the fourth man in the flame. Been standing in your fires long before you knew his name. So square your shoulders up, the escort is divine. Angels camping all around you like the border's been assigned. Every step's underwritten, every breath's on the ledger. The King co-signed your life, ain't a clause that can sever. Walk, Jesus got your back.
Walk on,
walk on. Every giant gonna fall.
Stand strong,
stand strong.
Fire can't burn with the blood bought back. Walk on,
Jesus got your back. Think back on the seasons that swore they would end you. The diagnosis, the pink slip, the ones that befriended you then flipped. Every ambush had an exit installed. You walked out of rooms that had swallowed them all. That's the pattern pattern in your file. That's the record on the books. Every net they ever stretched, you never hung on they hooks. The sea got a habit of splitting when he's walking you through it. Pharaoh's army got a habit of drowning in pursuit. You ain't gotta check over your shoulder every mile. The rear guard's been on duty since before you was a child. Isaiah wrote it plain, he's the front and the rear. Goodness and mercy in pursuit, that's the only thing telling here. So let the wolves get the circling, let the night get loud. A shepherded man, don't flinch at a cloud. The staff already measured, every wolf in the region. The lamb that they slaughtered came back with allegiance. Jesus got your back.
Walk on,
Walk on. Every giant gonna fall.
stand strong.
Stand strong.
Fire can't burn with the blood bought back. Walk on,
Jesus got your back. If God is for you, run the math on who's against you. The numbers never balance. Heaven's side got the census. 1 plus the king is a majority forever. They can gather their armies, you still outnumber whoever. The cross was the receipt, the tomb was the proof. Death tried to hold the collateral, the third day came loose. So what's a rumor to a man that the grave couldn't gossip? What's a closed door to the one who walked the walls? To the apostles, you move like the outcome already got decided, cause it did. Revelation, read the ending out loud. Every knee, every tongue, every crown, hidden pavement. The lamb on the throne and his. Jesus got your back, Jesus got your back, Jesus got your back. Turn the news on, it's loud. Turn the word on, it's louder. He said this part out loud 2,000 years ago. Rumors of war. Rumors of war. Headlines hollering like the sky started leaning. Every channel selling panic in the world. Keep buying, but you read the ending twice. You sleep like a man who seen it. Wars and rumors of wars. He said, don't be troubled by it. Nations rising up on nations like the chapter said they would. Every quake and every famine, birth pains understood. The prophets weren't guessing, the scroll wasn't scribbled. Every headline just a footnote to what heaven already whispered. Why they stockpiling fear and refreshing they feed. You stocked up on the word, that's the bread that you need. Let the anxious check the markets, check the borders, check the polls. A watchman checks the scripture, then he watches and he knows. The fig trees putting leaves out, you can read what seasons here. Not with panic in your chest, with your lamp trimmed and clear. They confusing being trouble with being awake. You can see the storm coming and still stand on the rock, unshake. Rumors of war, rumors of war. The king's on the throne through the rumors of war. Rumors of war, rumors of war. Be still, you've been told through the rumors of war. Now the scoffers keep scoffing like the promise expired. Where's the sign of it's coming? Same script, same choir. Peter called that Blake 2 paging verses and writing. Every mocker's just confirming what the mockery's denying. You ain't moved by the chaos, cause the chaos got a leash on it. Not one sparrow hits the pavement without heaven keeping receipts on it. The nations are a drop in the bucket that he carries. The kings that shake the earth get shook when he's ready. Empires got a shelf life as Babylon's ghost ass. Rome about the kingdom that outlasted they rose. Every superpower's borrowed time on the calendar he wrote. The ancient of days ain't never once had to vote. So let the summits keep summit and let the treaties get inked. Let the strong man make speeches, he laughs from where he sits. Psalm 2 already covered every scheme they can draw. The lamb holds the scroll through the rumors of war. Rumors of war, rumors of war. The king's on the throne through the rumors of war. Rumors of war, rumors of war. Be still, you've been told through the rumors of war. So what do watchmen do? When the night gets long, he don't argue with the dark, he just keeps the light on. Keep your oil in the lamp, keep your house in order, keep your hand to the plow while they panic at the border. The end of the story ain't a mystery to you. You read Revelation, the Lamb comes through. Every war gets a last day, every rumor gets silenced, every sword becomes a plow. When the king ends the violence, till the end you occupy. That's the order that was given, not hiding in a bunker, out here living like he's risen, cause he is. And it changes how the headlines land. A man who knows the outcome, got steady hands, so let him rumor, let him rattle, let the nations do they raging. You already read the last page, you just living out the pages. Heart fixed, trusting like the psalmist wrote before. No fear of bad news through the rumors of war. Rumors of war, rumors of war. The king's on the throne through the rumors of war. Rumors of war, rumors of war. Be still, you've been told through the rumors of war. Rumors of war, rumors of war. Through the rumors of war. 2,000 years ago, he said it. So when it happens, don't act surprised, act ready. Rumors of war. Everybody rushing, you move like you know. Rivers don't panic, they carved out the road. You watch the fast money burn bright and burn out. Media is falling while you built your house. 20 years of sunrise, nobody applauds. Clocked in with calluses, witnessed by God. Some prayers in your notebook, got weathered out pages, still watering seeds. Through the silent your stages, but seeds don't get nervous when fruit takes its time. Roots drink in darkness so branches can climb. You don't wear their watches, you stand on what's heard. God never stutters when he gives his word. That silver in your hairline is a crown, not a cost. Every gray strand's a mile marker for storms that you cross. Fast don't mean favor, slow don't mean denied. Better to walk with God than sprint past his time. They can rush, you can wait. God don't move at the whole world's pace. Right on time, never late. What he wrote for you won't slip away. They can run, you can rest. Roots grow deep while they chase what's next. Slow don't mean you're left. God's delay ain't God's neglect. Yeah. Phone keep buzzing, the whole world's on fire. Everybody's an expert, everybody's for hire. 10-second sermons from voices still green. You live whole chapters they ain't never seen. You carry some cash that you sat with the silence. You learned that the shortcut collects with interest. Remember King David, the oil came early, the throne came later. The weight made him worthy and just dream palaces. Woke up in chains, but the pit was a passage. The prison the lane, you know that pattern is written in you. Your setbacks got fingerprints, God's hands came through. So don't force the door that he's holding shut. The knob turns easy when the timing is up. Let the young world spread past the marks that they miss. You move like a river, patience carved all of this. They can rush, you can wait. God don't move at the whole world's pace. Right on time, never late. What he wrote for you won't slip away. They can run, you can rest. Roots grow deep while they chase what's next. Slow don't mean you're left. God's delay ain't God's neglect. Seasons over shortcuts, roots over rush. Promise over pressure, his time is enough. Look how long you been standing through what should've took you down. That ain't love, that's the Lord turning weight in the ground. They can rush, you can wait. God don't move at the whole world's pace. Right on time, never late.
Both of you won't slip away. They can run, you can rest. Roots grow deep while they chase what's next. Slow don't mean you're left. God's delay, ain't God's neglect. You can wait. You can wait. God